Here's an exclusive mark of distinction, a badge of top recognition, the proud insignia of America's prestige motor car. The great new Imperial for 1958. And what a car. Here's the last word in refined smartness and luxury. The finest car in the fine car field. Look at that beauty. Here's inspired styling at its best that brings to the new Imperial a further refinement of the new shape of motion. A sparkling new six-section grille of extruded aluminum dominates the front-end appearance and conveys an impression of unity and strength. And notice the newly designed front bumper. It incorporates face bar, impact bar, stone shield, and parking light housings. Here is an assembly of functional beauty that gives greater front-end protection and creates the impression of greater mass and width. The simple lines of the front end are emphasized by the front fender molding, which runs along the side of the front fender and continues around and above the chrome eyebrow over the beautiful deep-set dual headlights. Each parking lamp is newly designed and located in the bumper assembly. In fact, the new distinctive front end gives a wider-than-ever impression, combined with a look of quality. Other new features include restyled wheel covers, standard on all models, which incorporate a plastic crest insert at the center with a red ring surrounding it. The 1958 Imperial has an improved rear end with its new deck lid molding, new deck lid lift and medallion, and new deck lid nameplate letters. The new Flight Sweep deck lid is available on all models at extra cost. The Imperial has kept the popular fins and gun sight type taillights for 1958. Backup lights are recessed in each end of the bumper. The Landau type roof is a masterpiece of design on Imperial hardtop models. This is an exclusive Imperial feature that beautifies as well as strengthens the roof of the Imperial hardtop. Yes, the new Imperial has distinctive style features that are not found on any other car. And many of its unusual beauty features are also safety features. For example, the compound wraparound windshield gives the driver far more visibility than do other cars. The recessed safety door handles add to the smooth, unbroken lines of the body, yet are much safer than the usual projecting type of handle. And what's more, they're far easier to use, responding to the merest touch of the fingers. The steering wheel has a single crossbar which is padded and deeply recessed to safeguard the driver. The upper part of the wheel is open to give an unobstructed view of the controls. And take a look at that interior. All models are cushioned with foam rubber and upholstered in new luxury fabric combinations. The closely keyed color treatment of the upholstered doors adds to the richness of the interior. Padded vinyl is used in place of molding at the top of the doors. There are 17 standard and 10 extra cost combinations of new seat fabric with vinyl or leather bolster, all broadcloth or all leather. As you can see, colors are very carefully harmonized. When you get behind the wheel of an Imperial, you'll be driving the finest thing on wheels for style, comfort, power, and performance. Within easy reach is the compact instrument panel with safety padding at top and bottom, as well as on the center bar of the steering wheel. All controls are convenient to the driver, such as the torque flight push buttons in an exclusively Imperial arrangement, the unified heater controls, the search tuning radio controls, the newly located rear view mirror, the new defroster outlets, integral with speaker grill on top of the instrument panel, the glove compartment with remote control latch for easy opening. And of course, there's Imperial's remarkable power seat, adjustable to 6 different positions with the touch of a finger. Naturally, the popular easy-to-operate power windows are available on all Imperial models for 1958. The great Imperial V8 engine has a 392 cubic inch displacement and a higher compression ratio than ever before. The compression ratio has been raised from 9.25 to 1 to 10 to 1, an engine change that improves both performance and economy. This mighty engine has a hemispherical combustion chamber, 4-barrel carburetor, and dual exhausts. New front engine mounts greatly reduce engine vibrations at low and idle speeds. The Imperial engine, combined with the torque flight transmission, gives outstanding performance and economy. This was proved in the Mobil Gas economy run. Of course, there's power steering. But something new has been added, a completely new power steering gear. Here's full-time power steering with even less effort required for parking. The new power steering pump uses less engine power, provides greater hydraulic pressure, and performs more quietly. Yes, beauty, conveniences, and power. The new Imperial has them all. In a moment, we'll take a look at other advanced features of 1958's prestige motor car. The beautifully designed Imperial body is completely different from any other Chrysler-built body. It requires 15 hours more labor to build than a New Yorker, and 30 hours more labor than a Windsor. The bodies of all Imperial models for 1958 are more ruggedly constructed than ever before. For instance, both the inner and outer roof rails are made of extra thick steel, and the upper rear window frame has thicker steel, with an added piece of steel in the box section. The new Imperial body now has 6 additional struts in the front sheet metal for greater strength and ruggedness. What's more, there are 3 rigid braces under the hood, each with felt insulators. Each front fender is reinforced with a panel just back of the headlights. This ties in with a steel yoke. And the center post on the hardtop is an extra strong combination of steel stampings and aluminum castings that provides safe and sturdy anchorage for the doors. Yes, this glamorous custom-styled body is stronger and more rugged than ever before. And quiet? You bet. You see, the 1958 Imperial is the quietest car Chrysler ever built. Vibration and road noises are reduced to a minimum. Excess heat is kept out, and metal parts are protected from rust by the effective insulation materials. A heavy mastic is sprayed on all body panels. Silencer pads are used. A 1-inch thick fiberglass blanket is installed inside the roof and under the hood. Front and rear floors have a thick jute silencer pad under the carpeting. The luggage compartment is heavily carpeted. A lining of sound-absorbing material covers the sides and wheel housings. The new Imperial hits an all-time high for styling, ruggedness, power, and quiet ride. But more than that, wait until a prospect gets behind the wheel and tries out an Imperial. The Imperial is the smoothest riding, best cornering car on the road. This has been proved by actual comparison tests. Yes, even the sharpest curves have little or no effect on the Imperial. There's no sway, no tilt. Just smooth, easy riding comfort every foot of the way. The reason? Torsionaire, the completely new suspension system introduced on the 1957 models and continued on all 1958 Imperials. After a thorough investigation, Chrysler Corporation engineers found that Torsionaire suspension proved to be better than the air suspension systems for overall handling and roadability. The proof of Torsionaire's superiority is in the performance, as shown in actual comparison test runs between Imperials and other makes of cars in the fine car class. You can be sure, when you say Torsionaire ride, you're describing the smoothest, most comfortable ride in automotive history. Another standard on all Imperial models for 1958 are power brakes, brakes that respond instantly to the light touch of the toe. And due to Imperial's superior total contact brakes, there's smoother, easier stopping, less brake fade, and longer brake life than competitive cars give. You can say with every assurance that Imperial for 1958 has the best styling, the most luxurious interior, the easiest handling, the best engine and transmission for power, performance, and economy. And what's more, Imperial's torsion-air suspension gives you the smoothest, most level ride regardless of road conditions. Imperial is best on cornering, too, without lean or sway. Imperial gives you the smoothest, most level stops of any car on the road. You can be sure you'll have no trouble this year with Imperial's improved air conditioning with its combined heating and cooling units. Air conditioning is available on all 1958 models. Imperial offers 9 different models in 3 separate series for 1958. The Imperial and Imperial Crown series offer 4-door sedans and 2- and 4-door hardtops, plus a glamorous Crown convertible. The Imperial LeBaron offers a 4-door sedan and 4-door hardtop, both completely equipped with all power features. To sum it all up, here's a car that has the best of everything anyone could ask for. The best in styling, luxury, power, performance, and roadability. In Mechanics Illustrated, here's what Tom McCahill, one of America's foremost test drivers, said about the Imperial after a series of grueling tests. Quote, "Roll it all up in a ball of wax, and after carefully weighing all the factors, the Imperial proves to be the greatest, easiest handling car of major proportions I've ever driven. In my mind, the Imperial is the greatest car built in America." End quote. And there you have it, a glowing tribute to the finest car in the fine car field.